Welcome to In the White Pines. Thank you for joining me here today. We have an unexplained encounter story here that we have found. Let's get right into it. This took place in early summer of 2011 on a large stretch of mixed pine and hardwood forest several miles from the nearest town. The individual was there to check cameras he'd placed along an old access road. Something routine, something he'd done many times. About 20 minutes into the walk, he noticed a smell. Not decay, not rot, but a sharp, metallic odor, similar to damp soil mixed with copper. At first, he assumed it was related to standing water, sulfur, or disturbed ground. As he continued down the trail, the smell intensified. Then abruptly, it stopped. Almost like crossing an invisible barrier. That's when he noticed the absence of sound. No insects, no birds. Even his footsteps seemed unusually muted. Ahead of him, roughly 30 yards off the trail, something shifted in the trees. Not sudden, not startled, but controlled. Initially, he thought it might be a person crouched low. The proportions, they didn't match. When it straightened up, it appeared unusually tall and thin. The movement was slow, without the jerky motion common to animals standing upright. There was no visible clothing, no obvious fur. The surface of its body appeared dull, pale, gray, or tan, difficult to distinguish in the shade. For several seconds, it didn't appear to notice him, its head slightly angled, as if listening. That's when he realized something unsettling. It wasn't reacting to his footsteps. It was reacting to his breathing. When it finally turned toward him, he noticed its eyes didn't reflect light the way most eyes do. They appeared dark, flat, positioned more forward-facing. Neither of them moved. The metallic smell returned, stronger now. A slow sound came from its chest, not vocal, not aggressive, more like air being slowly expelled. He took a step backward. It did the same. Same distance, same timing. He later described the feeling not as fear, but as being observed with intent, as if whatever it was processing him rather than reacting emotionally. After several seconds, it stepped back into the trees. It didn't flee. It withdrew. Branches bent, but didn't break. The smell faded. Gradually, the forest returned to normal. Insects at first, then distant bird calls. He stood there for several minutes before continuing. When he reached his trail camera, he noticed something unusual. The camera had stopped recording for nearly 12 hours. No animal movement, no false triggers, just a gap. He removed the camera and left the area. Later he returned with another person. There were no tracks, no disturbed ground. The camera functioned normally afterward. He continues to check the cameras in the area, but he does avoid that section of the trail now. Not because he believes it will happen again, but because he got the sense it had already taken notice. You know, encounters like this don't come with conclusions. There's no clear explanation for what was observed. Only the certainty that something didn't behave the way it should have. You know? Whether it was an unknown animal or something else entirely. The woods don't always reveal what's there. Sometimes they remind us we're not the only observers in the White Pines.